Hello, this is Faith and Books. I am out here on my porch. So instead of hearing cicadas, you're hearing rain. It's cooled off, and there is not the loud whining rattle of the cicadas, which are just at, plague-like proportions right now. Can't wait till they're gone. I'm going to do a quick review of this new cookbook that I got. It's called the Huckle and Goose Cookbook. And it's two sister-in-laws that formed their own company, and they do meal plans as well. And I heard an interview with them on this new podcast I've been listening to called The Good Dirt, which is really cool because it's a mother-daughter team who are really into sustainable living, regenerative agriculture, permaculture, eco-friendly fashion and that sort of thing, and they're based right in this area near me, so they're really fascinating. I really like the podcast a lot, and when I heard the interview with these two sister-in-laws about their cookbook, I got really excited because I'm so burned out about cooking. I'm so burned out. I can hardly make any effort anymore, and it's been really bad the last week because of my sciatica, which it's feeling better. I've been taking a leave. I think that's really working, but I can feel it's, because I'm sitting down, I can feel it starting up again. So I'll make this quick. But so I went ahead and impulse bought this cookbook thinking that it would be something that would sort of liven up my cooking and re-inspire me. And, the two women sounded like they were right up what I need, right up my alley. But I'm disappointed in the cookbook. I mean, it looks nice. It's got a nice cover, and it's got lots of these photos, which honestly I don't need in a cookbook. I just want the recipes. And they start out with, developing good habits. And I don't know. I mean, some of them are good, but I thought it was going to be more of a locavore seasonal cookbook, and it isn't. And I thought it would be more extensive, but it's really just some fancy dinner recipes, basically. So it isn't what I wanted or what I needed. But maybe, I've gone through, and there's some recipes. What I want is to try to cook as seasonally as possible. From local ingredients, either fresh or that have been preserved locally, and then I have so many. I need like an allergy-free. Like we can't do gluten. My daughter can only do. She can't do cow dairy, so it's got to be goat or sheep. She is allergic to nuts. So it's got to be nut-free. So like a lot of gluten-free stuff, they use almond flour. Well, that doesn't work for her. She's also supposed to avoid soy. So there's just so many restrictions. And so a lot of times, some of the recipes you can translate, because I know that I can swap out like cheddar with goat cheddar. There's a store where I can actually go get goat cheddar, but I have to do a special trip just to get that ingredient. They use so much mayonnaise and sour cream. I don't use that much mayonnaise in my cooking. I do have a substitute, and we can do mayonnaise. I do have a substitute. You have to be careful that it's not from soybean oil. So we have to be careful about that. It has to be the avocado oil or olive oil. And plain sheep yogurt, I can find that again at this special store, and that is a good substitute for sour cream or yogurt. Anyway, it just disappointed me, but I'm still going to try some of the recipes, and I don't quite get it. Like they say, cook 3 times a week. That's what they were saying. It's just cook 3 times a week. So I thought, great. So that must mean that you cook one night, and then the next night you just reassemble the ingredients into a different meal, right? Wouldn't that make sense? Like Monday night you cook, and then you've already cooked up enough food to quickly assemble Tuesday night's dinner, right? Like you do a whole chicken and then the leftover chicken you do chicken stir fry or something like that. And that's what I thought it was, but it isn't. It's like, and yet the recipes, they have a recipe for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, because they say think in categories. So where are the categories? I just didn't understand it. What do you do the other 2 nights if you're only cooking 3 nights a week? I don't understand how it works. Well, the other odd thing is some of the recipes are for 4 people and some of them are for 2. So why not just make them all for like there'll be like a fancy breakfast and it'll be for just 2. I don't. So wait, where is it? So they have like, okay, so they have like theme nights. So Monday is hearty bowls, pasta, grains, legumes. Tuesday is taco centric. So they take anything and they put it on a taco. Wednesday, light and easy super salad. Thursday, keep it simple, meat and a side. And then Friday, a Friday state of mind, pizza, burgers, sandwiches, or comfort food. And then they don't do Saturday or Sunday. So, I don't know. And yet you're only supposed to cook 3 nights a week, and there doesn't seem to be any overlap between the ingredients. Like they're not saying that. I just don't understand how it works. Oh, the cicadas are starting up again. Anyway, so I don't want to. Maybe their meal plans are great. I don't know. I don't want to. They're passionate entrepreneurs who are trying to succeed, and maybe it's just not for me because we have so many restrictions. But I really thought it was going to be more of a. I thought it was going to be more seasonal than it is. So I'm disappointed in it. But anyway, I'm trying to find the name of the company. Well, it's Huckle and Goose. So I think if you go to that, if you Google Huckle and Goose, you'll find their meal planning for you. So, and that might work. That might work. Anyway, so there's some recipes I'm gonna try. Like shortcut ramen with spring vegetables. I can get like, the ramen is just rice noodles, and then that would be something. Skirt steak with charred green onion tacos with chipotle crema. Now we probably wouldn't. I'd have to do the goat yogurt. Yeah, that they use a lot of sour cream in yogurt. Anyway, so that's my review of the Huckle and Goose cookbook. It's a pretty book, and I'm sad that it's not what I wanted. So anyway, so that's it for me, and I'll talk to you later. Happy cooking. I've got meatloaf and baked potatoes in the oven right now, so because it cooled down from the rain, so I felt like I could turn on the oven. That's the other thing. When I'm cooking in the summer, I don't want to put on the oven, I don't know. It's not a good fit for me. All right, that's enough for me. Talk to you later. Bye.